the red door. It's the only way in and out. Most important thing, we never go out at night.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
2 fantastic performances in a really, really scary movie. Why do you think people love horror movies? Like why do we want to be scared?
I was actually thinking about that. I don't know the answer to that. I don't know if it does something like physically to your adrenaline that people like enjoy experiencing or something. I don't know.
I think, yeah, it must be something from like, when you're a kid, you know, and like the fear of the unknown, you know, and then that carrying over into adulthood in some way.
You pay for a safe experience of being terrified. When it ends, you can go home and none of it was real. I think it's sort of like going on a roller coaster.
Yeah, I think people like to sort of explore the darker side of humanity without having to necessarily go there. So to actually witness it and watch it is probably, as you said, the safest way to do that.
It's like it wakes you up. Like I feel like I'm sleeping most of the day and then I watch a horror film. I'm just like, wow.
Right, yeah, it's a jolt to the system.
And also there's something cool about when a horror movie also, or a psychological thriller or whatever you could call it, revisit to you afterwards as well, especially when the villains of the movie or one of the terrifying aspects of the movie is people and what they can do to each other, because it's more than a ghost, it's more than an alien, because they're people that we pass every day in the street. So when those things come back to haunt you afterwards, I think it's cool. Some people don't like that.
I think any of these characters you've probably met in some version in real life, so the idea that they can go this far and you know, behave this extremely is probably anyone's worst nightmare.
For each of you, has there ever been a movie from your childhood or even adulthood that scared you the most, and what was that like?
Evil Dead. Yeah, and it was a case of like, I was sort of bullied into watching it, and I was way too young to be watching it, and there's some things in that film that I can't unsee. And I remember going to the bathroom on my own afterwards and being so terrified that something was going to jump out of something.
For me, I guess it was films like The Parallax View and Soylent Green, which were more sort of psychological horror, which is probably why I really liked this script, because it was more what was happening up here than maybe what was really happening in front of you.
I wasn't allowed to watch it. So the only film that scared me was like Alice in Wonderland. Something about that just makes me uneasy.
It's scary.
Yeah. I still won't watch it because I'm terrified.
Oh my God, the first time I saw, this is gonna sound really stupid, but the first time I saw The Lost Boys, when I was a kid, like, terrified me. Like, so scary. And Rosemary's Baby really scared me.
How old were you when you saw Rosemary's Baby?
12, maybe?
That's pretty young for that. I don't know what was first thing that scared me. First, like, I don't know, Terminator 2.
So if a disease is wiping out the human race, you're forced into seclusion into the woods, what do you bring with you?
Water. How many things can we bring?
You
Like
only
a
have
whole-
minutes to prepare.
Okay,
So
a knife,
anything- Yeah.
water,
Laptop.
charger.
Movies. Yeah, I mean, I guess as much. A knife, yeah. A weapon, some food,
A
some
gun,
water.
Some food,
Something to read.
a book.
Your dog. A lot of canned food, some lanterns. Gosh, a good book. A lot of downtime.
A cyanide pill.
Right.
I definitely want a gun, but you know, I don't know. I'm taking a gun.
You know, there are thoughts out there that fresh water is going to be, as a resource, is going to be really very limited for all of us in the next 30, 40 years. And so I think I'll be holding on to my bottled water for sure.
I have no idea. Maybe like a notebook. I'd probably write something or draw or something. That's probably what Travis ended up drawing in the film.
Yeah.
So besides scary movies, what scares you in real life? What keeps you up at night?
People.
People?
Scare me.
Any people or?
The crazy people.
Because it's the most real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I would agree
What
with
about
that.
for you?
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And overall, what was your experience like working on this movie? Like such a small scale, little to no set design, small scale.
I mean, I loved it. I mean, it was, you know, it's like camp in a way, you know. We got to shoot in a really beautiful location, you know, aside from what's seen in the movie, it was actually a really beautiful place and a beautiful house.